All right, what's going on, Cowboy fans? Big Slam back with another video talking about our 6-1 Dallas Cowboys, and they beat the Philadelphia Eagles in overtime, 29-23, and an improbable win for this Cowboy team right here. I mean, going into that fourth quarter down 10, I didn't think this team had a shot, to be quite honest with you, but they proved me wrong and proved a lot of people wrong. I don't think many people thought they were going to win this game. They were able to come back, get the W, and that's what good teams do. They win football games when they're not playing their best, and that's exactly what this Dallas Cowboy team did last night on Sunday Night Football. And I'm sorry that this upload is so late, but I had a ton of stuff to do today. I'm not feeling very good, so I'm going to try to keep this short for you. I did want to put out a video for you guys and talk about the game with you guys. So let's jump right in. Let's talk about some of the bad from this game that I thought, and as always, put it in the comment section if I forget to talk about anything or it's something you guys want to talk about. I'll always respond to you guys, so please put it in the comment section. We could start with, I'm going to start with the penalties, because just about every punt return we had last night, there was a penalty on it. You know, early on in that game, third down, we get off the field, then we got 12 men on the field. Penalty, first down for the Eagles, they go down and score. That's stuff that I cannot stand or live with. 12 guys on the field on special teams. You got this special teams coordinator, and you have special teams captains who are supposed to count the guys on the field, and they did realize that there was 12 guys. They tried to call a timeout. We didn't get it from the official, and even when NBC counted on the field, they only showed 11. So I don't know, that was kind of weird. Still, 12 guys were on the field, and they actually showed it later on where 12th guy was running off. Just inexcusable stuff like that. Blocks in the back, holding, stupid stuff, holding on a fair catch. Inexcusable. 10 yards is a big deal in a game like this. Big deal. And they always try to shoot themselves in the foot with stupid stuff like that. Now, they've been pretty good for the most part, but last night, special teams was not good at all. And you can't be not good against the Eagles special teams that has the only returns for touchdowns this year. I mean, that's pretty crazy, but it's true. So that was one of the bad things that I definitely saw and was just disgusted with, okay? And Hitchens with that stupid personal foul penalty. Oh my God, that was a horrible play by Hitchens. Let's keep going. We'll talk more about the bad here, and it's the play calling of Scott Linehan before the half. I'm sorry, that is inexcusable. I don't mind taking one shot to Dez on a fade there, but you have got to run the ball. The Eagles have a couple timeouts. You don't want to leave them with timeouts and time on the clock, you know what I mean? You got to run the ball, force them to use their timeouts, and even if you get 3 there, that's not bad, you know what I mean? Even if you just take the 3, make the Eagles burn their timeouts, that's a win in my book. Instead, they try to throw the ball, and Dak makes one of the worst passes I've ever seen, okay? And Dak did look like a rookie early last night. They made him look like a rookie, and that's what they intended to do. They brought the house a bunch of times on some blitzes, and Dak couldn't find open receivers with one-on-one coverage. He found Dez down the sideline the one time, but Cole Beasley was open quite a bit in this game, according to Brian Broaddus on Twitter, and he couldn't find him. He just couldn't find Cole Beasley open when they were blitzing. So that was a problem. They made him look like a rookie, and it was bound to happen eventually. It really was. So that's another negative that I saw. It was that was ridiculous. I couldn't believe they didn't run the ball down on the goal line. It really pissed me off. But look, as we all know, it turned out okay in the end, but, that's something that you got to get cleaned up and just be smart about it. I think they tried to get too cute. Maybe they saw something upstairs that we could take another shot at this. We can get it this time, but Dak was off all night. I don't know why you would do that really at all. Just hand the ball off to Zeke or Morris, and let's see if we can get in the end zone, and if not, we just take the 3 and move on. Let's see, more negative stuff. We got to talk about injury news. Mo Claiborne, groin injury, out indefinitely. So that's not good news. Mo's been one of our best cornerbacks, our best cornerback, really, and now he's out indefinitely. So that's a tough break because he's been having a hell of a year. And Barry Church broke his forearm, so he's going to be out probably a month, they're saying, 3 to 4 weeks. Not good, but, It's the NFL. Everybody's got injuries. Now we got to deal with them. That's all. For the most part, the Eagles actually were able to shut down Zeke. So, I mean, he did have what, like, let me take a look here. 96 yards, so only 4 off the 100 mark. But for the most part, they bottled him up pretty good. Let's start talking about some of the positives. One play I do want to point out by Terrence Williams, one of the best penalties I have ever seen. Terrence Williams in the end zone just pulls the Eagle away from an interception because it would have been a pick. So he gets an offensive pass interference, the greatest penalty Terrence Williams will ever take right there. Okay, so we get 3 points off of that. I thought that was huge. Jason Garrett with the big stones this week, calling a fake punt, which I actually tweeted out right when it happened. I said, I don't even think that play was called. It looks like Jones did that on himself because the rush was getting in his face, but nope. Jason Garrett with the big stones makes the call on our own end, down 2 possessions, and an unbelievable 30-yard scamper down the sideline. He had some wheels. I couldn't believe that, man. And another thing, Jason Garrett, 4th and 1 in overtime. Now, it probably wasn't the hardest decision to make because you could just trot Bailey out there and get 3, but you know what? He said, no, we're going to win this game right now, and I love that mentality. He was feeling his team that night. He said, you know what, let's go get it right now. We're not waiting around. We're not putting the Eagle offense back on the field. We're going to get it. They're never going to see the ball, and I thought that was great. Anything else positive you guys saw? Please put it in the comments section. Oh, I do want to talk Sean Lee. Great plays by Sean Lee. Knocked them out of field goal range in the 4th quarter. They run a little swing pass to Sproles out on the right side. Or was it a swing pass or did they pitch it to him? Either way, it goes to the right behind the line of scrimmage, and Sean Lee knifes in for what, like a 5-6 yard loss. Huge, huge play. One of the biggest plays of that game right there. The big fumble that they recovered. I don't know why the hell the Eagles put that dude in the game. I have no clue, but I'll take it. You know what I mean? That's a big fumble. We get the ball. Got a little bit of pressure on Wentz late in that game, too. Skandrick had a sack. Who I don't know how Wentz held onto that ball. That would have been ball game right there. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. We'll be talking about the Browns. That better be a W. Peace.